How do you get out of a date feeling like an interview?
First, let's take a look at the 3 elements that make any date better and most interviews: vulnerability, short storytelling, and the pivot. Don't be afraid to offer up real, authentic responses and open up a little bit about your personal life on a date. Now, this doesn't mean laying out all your baggage at once. That's right, we know better than that by now. But being a little bit vulnerable helps people build empathy and makes you seem like a real, well-rounded person. So when someone asks, "How was your day?" and you didn't necessarily have a good one, "So how was your day?" Honestly, not the best I've had in a while, but I am super happy to be here with you right now. All right, next, instead of answering a simple, boring question with a simple, boring answer, tell a short story. How was your day? Not the best I've had. My lunch break was interesting though. I got to sit through a coworker telling me about their pencil collection. Fascinating, right? This encourages curiosity, and frankly, it's a lot more fun and entertaining. Lastly, the pivot. Let's say someone asks you a question that's not especially interesting or not something that you want to talk about. Great, touch on it briefly and then move to a topic you do want to talk about. So how was your day? Oh, it was fine. I was just distracted all day by planning for this trip I have this weekend. I cannot find a good Airbnb. Okay, we looked at how both interviews and dates can benefit from building some emotional connection through a little vulnerability, through some short storytelling, and through using the pivot. But let's look at some crucial differences.
Work rules are not date rules.
Dates are so much more fun. When people say that a date feels like an interview, what they're really saying is, sounds like someone's trying to check boxes, or something's feeling like it's being measured the whole time, or the conversation is really sterile and surface level. Ugh. You get to have really different conversations with a potential romantic partner than you would with a coworker or a boss. And a lot of those conversations are not just going to be inappropriate for work, but for other places too.
It's not unheard of to talk about STDs and condoms on a first date.
You're going to be dealing with your health and bodies. You might be looking for sexual compatibility. You might be looking for political alignment on very deeply divisive social issues. Or you might even just be looking for the type of humor you both enjoy. Or you could combine all 3 and talk about Louis C.K. Good luck. All of those are tricky to navigate, but in a workplace, even more so. However, you are on a date. You get to flirt. Remember that this is a meeting that might end up with you making out with this person or going home together. That's very different than an interview. For more on dating or how you can date better, visit youcandatebetter.com and subscribe to our newsletter.